Hey, Bushcraft family, back again for another video. Now, normally I just try to keep this stuff for, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, but there's been a lot going on the outer limits of the internet. Try to catch my drift as I'm talking because this is a touchy subject for YouTube, so I'm already in enough trouble as it is with them. Now we're gonna call these people here. Let me go ahead and switch this over real quick. Sure it goes. There we go. As you can see here, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of activity going on. As you can see, the Fuji Films has been investigating a ransomware attack that has shut down portions of their network, which is quite large, guys. It's a big area, and they cover up just a lot more than just taking pictures type things. Also, more than 11,000 people's personal information released, and this is police departments. There's been a lot. Today I think there's 4 or 5 police departments that have been their systems have been shut down, or ransomware, or defacement. Defacements are when said hacker, I'm hoping I can get away with saying hacker, they go to the website that they want, and they post replace the front page with their splash or their logo or whatever, and saying you've been hacked and whatnot. They're probably a good 75 of those, and a lot of those are government pages that have been hacked, and the defacement ones. And also, Department of Health has been hit. A lot of these places, some of this stuff I will not be able to divulge where I get it at and stuff, just because it's safer for my channel. Just say it's in a dark place. You can kind of get my drift when I say that. Here's a bunch more. U.S. hospital hit with ransomware attack. This is in Massachusetts for those who are there. And there's been a lot of hospitals here lately being hit with the ransomware. Their systems are locked down, and they're having to use pen and paper nowadays for a lot of their stuff. It would almost, if somebody has a condition or something, something in that nature, to where they might need medical assistance in the near future or whatnot, it might be a good idea for those types of people to go get their hospital records, a hard copy, all printed out and all that fancy paper and stuff like that, because if your hospital gets hit, your records are gone, or they're locked, or they have to pay to get them unlocked. We all know about the ones that hit the media, the pipeline. There are a few sources saying that the company paid the ransom, and the company wasn't going to indulge this. The actual perpetrators leaked that information, so to say. Um, and like I said, here's two more U.S. police departments suffer from data exposure during ransomware attacks. This is in California and in Pennsylvania. It's all over. And last night I was watching a live stream, Prepper Tribe, and just Josh was there. Well, Josh was kind of there on and off because his area, the power went down, and he has, being a prepper, he has his backups to where he had his solar generator and stuff like that. So he had 10 hours of power or so, something like that. Anyways, he got back on and he had to use his phone for internet because there was no internet in his area. So I did a little bit digging and I found out that there certain power companies were being attacked by DOS attacks. It's not DOS is it's denial of service attacks. It's not the old school stuff, but it's basically where they push tons and tons of data toward that servers or their network, and they crash it, and they keep doing that to where they can't boot up again, and it shuts everything down until they figure a way around it. So yeah, I found a few of those places, and there were a lot of power outages throughout the United States. California got hit to where there was tens of thousands of people without power. Again, in Texas, there was the same thing. Florida got hit. New York was hit. I'm not saying they were hit with cyber attacks. I'm hoping I can get away with these words. But from what I found in Texas, um, they'll they may deny it. They may come out and say they were attacked by hackers or whatnot. A lot of these companies are not going to divulge that information, and a lot of times you actually have to do some digging on your own. And like I said, I know of places, dark places, where I can find out said places were and places that were attacked. I can go over to. I can't show you this because it's not on the up and up type of thing. Um, I can just go over some of the places. Soil management alleged hack reported another ransomware. It's a big management place. I believe it's in New York that handles um, apartments for disabled people and stuff like that, low income. I do believe. Again, um, New York. There's a couple places that were rash bomb reported place, and hacking group believed to be linked to I'm just going to say it, Chinese government. It's the Metropolitan Transportation Authorities type place. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be to get the information out without getting in trouble. I'm sorry, guys. And like I said, there have been at least 75 data, or I mean, defacement. Let me scroll up here. You guys can't see this, what I'm looking at. I might as well just flip it back here. Here's another government and there you can't see the pages because oh, actually there is one here, but I'm not going to actually show it because I don't want to give credit to the hackers. So I'm not going to show those pages, the defacement. And these are government pages. They may be something like some little town in Idaho somewhere, but they have the .gov for their URL. So, like I said, it could be just a water treatment place, and they'll deface the front page of of that website, and they'll put their tags and their names, saying, "Oh, I did this." But like I said, just for today, there's at least 75 of them here. Beck Shoes, more than 60 gigabytes of data leaked. Company alleged hackers, as reported by, not going to say who that is. University of Carbodo. Company alleged hacked, reported, again, ransomware, and I'm not going to put who it is or whatnot. More defacement. Like I said, there's tons of it, and some may think that it's just normal stuff, but they're saying this is security companies. There's a certain security company that says in May alone, just ransom alone, ransomware attacks have went up by 78% in the month of May. 78%. And they put it in another way. 2019, 2020, we've had more than those 2 years in the month of May with the ransomware. Either they're getting really good, or they're deciding, hey, this is an easy payday, or it could be something a little bit more sinister. I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys can determine that yourself. But that gets you wondering. Now, Texas is kind of an easy target with the power grid because they have their own power grid. Normally, the United States has three power grids. There's east, west, and central power grids. They have their names, and they're all linked together. Now, in where they are linked, there are substations in between their synchronous something and other. I forget what it is, but they are linked in those matters. Now, if someone was to practice on a smaller power grid, like said Texas, well, you might think that they might be moving up to something else. So if somebody was to attack the power grid in between the east and central area, it would knock out both. Majority of one part and a majority of the other, depending on how bad it was and how well it spread and stuff like that. So I'm not doing this to put fear in you or anything like that, but it is a possibility that something like this could be in the near future. So if you have means of getting extra way of powering things like solar generators and stuff, you can go to, I believe Josh said he had videos on some of his solar and some of his backups and stuff like that. But if you have ways of getting a way to generate power and stuff like that, like video I put out not too long ago, I went to Walmart and got a converter that converts DC into AC, and you can hook it right up to a battery. You can hook it up to your cigarette lighter in your car. That's a very temporary little setup, but there's ways you can use that very cheaply to create power with lawnmower motor and an alternator and something in those bases. But like if you don't have means to go out and buy solar generators or a regular gas generator, but it's something to think about, guys. It's like I said, that 78%, it's gone up 78%. And now we're starting to see this, like the pipeline, the meat department thing, that stuff. It's being brought to our attention a little bit more, and then you get the government talking about other things to try to steer us away from that stuff, or the media. I should say the gov media. So it seems like they're working together most of the time. But that's all I'm going to say about this. If I might start doing a little bit of these reports and bringing it to your attention that, like, if there's a big streak of things going on, then I might bring it up. But I'm going to try to not bring this to my channel too much because I'm already in trouble enough with YouTube for some reason. I don't know why. But until next time, guys, God bless.